What's up YouTube? I'm back with another video and today is going to be my top 5 DMX songs. First of all, before we get into this video, shout out to my barber for getting me right. I know y'all probably said he finally got a haircut, how it's going down. So I've only listened to the song a few times. Actually, I stumbled across it by accident because my YouTube was on autoplay and it came on. But it's got a good vibe to it. I like the vibe to the song. One of the songs you can ride to, have you a little drink to or whatever. So that's number 5. Number 4, Party Up. Now, back in the day, you can't tell me everybody and their grandmama didn't know this song. I know every time I add it up, my mom be like, "You gonna make me lose my mind up in here." So everybody knew that song. So I used to listen to it all the time when I was a kid. So every time it came on the radio, I would pump that song. 3, Rough Riders Anthem. So that's another song I used to listen to all the time when I was a kid. Like, he basically took the stop, drop, and roll process and made a song about it. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up the shop. Now everybody knew that. That's another song, one of the popular songs that everybody knew. And I got 2 uncles that love DMX. So when he released that song right there, that's all I heard all the time was Rough Riders Anthem. So the next 2 is kind of more serious for me. So number 2 is going to be Slipping, because that song is just real. Everything he said in that song is real. Like, what got my attention is he said, "Was it my fault? Was it something I did to make a father leave his first kid at 7 doing my first bid?" So when I was 10, my dad had walked out and he had left, for another woman or whatever. And that right there is just like, that's how you feel. You be like, yo, did I do something wrong? I'm like 10, man, ain't nothing I can do about it, but that's how you be feeling. And he was like, I was I was put in situations forcing me to be a man. And that's how it is sometimes when you growing up. Like, sometimes you get put in situations where it's forcing you to be an adult before you're ready to be an adult. I mean, it was another line to the effect of, he said, "I sit back and look what it took for me to get here." And a lot of times I do sit back and reflect on what it took for me to get to where I'm at now, because I thought I wouldn't be here. Now I'm 28, moved out, married, you know what I'm saying? The whole 9. So it's like, I just look back and I didn't even think I would get to this point, to be honest with you. My number 1 DMX song is "I Miss You" featuring Faith Evans. So in January 2015, I lost my grandma, which I knew this song way before then. I loved the song way before then. But when I really lost my grandma, like, it really hit different. And the start of the song just hit different. He started the song like, "Grandma, I really miss you. It ain't been the same. I drop a tear when I hear your name." Like, it takes me back to, like, my grandma had been past 2 years at this point. And I went to the doctors. They get my tooth pulled. We went to the dentist rather to get my tooth pulled. And when I went to the window, she asked for my emergency contact, and she lists my grandma's name for my emergency contact. I'm just like, what? Like, it hit me. Like, I had to stand up for like a minute. She was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, haven't heard that name in a while. Like, she's been gone for 2 years, and it's still my emergency contact. It was just like, just hearing her name, it just like, it was sad. He was like, "You said it's gonna hurt me more than it hurt you, and I thought, how bad could this hurt be? I know now." And it's like, when your grandma passed, it is a pain. Like, it really hurts when your grandma passed, because it feel like once your grandma passed, it feel like the family ain't orchestrated the same. It feel like everything just kind of falls apart when your grandma passed. Now, when both your grandparents pass on one side of the family, it really falls apart. But when your grandma passed, it start falling apart bad, and it's like, it hurts to see your family change. And then, in the second verse, he just says that, like, the changes that have been going on in his family since his grandma passed. And it's like a whole lot of times I wish I could sit down and, talk to my grandma about things that hasn't changed since she's been gone for 6 years now. But you know, my granddad just passed in January, and I'm pretty sure he updated her on everything that's been going on. But you know, just sit down and have a conversation. It would be lovely. He said, "I thank you for when you first met her, accepting her and loving my wife." Now, that line right there is crazy to me because my grandma passed in 2015. In 2020, I got married. My granddad married me, and she never got to see her, never got to meet her or nothing. And I really wish she had got the chance because I know, I know she would have loved her. So I wish she had got that chance. He said, "And when you die, I cried like a baby. I beg the Lord to take me, cause no one else can give me what you gave me. Like life, everything's come to an end. I pray to go to heaven to see you again." So every time I hear that line right there, it just gets me every time, cause it's like we all gotta pass one day. Everything always gotta come to an end, but it's like every day, you gotta pray you go to heaven to see your peoples again. And I keep having dreams about my grandma, and my granddad. So it's like so all I can do is just sit back and pray and hope I go to heaven to see them again one day. So that concludes today's video of my top 5 DMX songs. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.